Houston, we have a problem.
Hey guys, how's it going? It is Monday, September 9th, almost 2:30 in the afternoon, guys, and just wanted to share my numbers for last night. I haven't posted a video in quite some time. It seems like every time I do post a video, that's one of my first opening comments that I haven't done one in a long time. But I have been on the apps obviously every day, as well as I've been on live. A live stream with Hector from Chicago. He's also known as Chicago Hustle Master, formerly known as Chicago Rideshare Master. And if you haven't seen his channel, if you haven't tuned in, great content, great videos he puts out. Very informative. Right now he's on a 31-day, 12,000K rampage. He's trying to do 12,000 within 31 days. I think right now he's in his 9th or 10th day, and he's chugging along, man, chugging along. And I'm part of his nightly live portals when he goes live on YouTube. Me along with Alex from Delaware. I think there's Miles from Dallas, I think it is. There's another gentleman from the Bay Area, and I want to say there's another gentleman that pops in every once in a while. But yeah, so if you haven't checked out his channel, please do so, man. He's very informative. He's been doing this for I think 7-8 years. So he's very, very well knowledgeable on certain things that maybe you don't know or you're not too clear on, that he can help you out. And his channel is called Chicago Hustle Master, formerly known as Chicago Rideshare Master. But anyways, guys, yeah, so I go every time he has a live portals. Now, he doesn't do it every night, but he does do it quite often. But every time he does a live feed, I normally chime in, and yeah. So and we talk about our nights, we talk about our strategies, we talk about basically things to that nature. People ask us, certain things about the app that maybe they're not too sure on, how to approach it. Maybe they're not making money in their market. Something that we share on how we do in our market. So obviously, we try and teach people who are not, yet, know how to approach it. Because I won't say there's a trick to do this, but there are certain, things you want to be aware of. So, obviously no two markets are the same. Houston is not like Chicago. Chicago is not like Phoenix. Phoenix is not like Dallas, and Dallas is not like Atlanta, and so on and so forth. But we do share information on how we approach it in our markets. So, and we all have different tactics. What works for me may not work for you, and what works for you may not work for me, as well as it goes down the line, right? So with that being said, guys, I want to share with you guys my numbers for last night. Now, I've been going out basically almost every single night since, Labor Day? If you hear that noise in the background, I'm doing some laundry. But anyways, guys, so let me go ahead and open up my Uber app. As soon as that damn noise goes away. But last night, guys, it was awesome, guys. Had some very, very, very great rides. Now I do have to admit, Friday and Saturday, man, were just, not every 2 days are going to be sunshine and roses or whatever you want to call it, but Friday night, guys, which is normally a busy night for me, but it wasn't. For whatever reason it wasn't. But it wasn't only for me. I know Hector was struggling out there in Chicago. I think Miles was struggling. Austin. I'm sorry, not Austin. I don't know why I call him Austin. Alex over there in Delaware, he was, coming across some issues. So I know over the weekend, guys, it was just slow. But last night, guys, I ended up having a great night. So let's go ahead and just chime in. Earnings. So let's go ahead and go to earnings. So this is what I did last night, guys. As you guys can see, throughout the whole week, guys, we did have a lot of rain, okay? Now, the rain did bring in some cool weather. So right now we're experiencing some nice weather out here. Lately, the past couple of weeks, it has been 110 degrees, butt ass hot, okay? But that's another reason why I like to do it overnight, because it's cooler at night, less traffic, easy for me to get from point A to point B. But anyways, guys, so let's look at my numbers, okay? Let's look at my numbers. And one thing I did share last night with Hector's live feed, okay? He didn't have a portal last night, but he did have a live feed last night. So one thing I did share with Hector last night was that, man, I had well, right there, hold on. Okay, I'll explain this one right here first, or later on. But one thing I did have was 4 great reserve opportunities thrown my way. So I started around 7:30. Okay, I went on app like around 7:15. Okay, went to the airport, picked up this gentleman. This guy gave me a $20 tip. Okay, cash tip that was. It was 18.55 going to Humble, Texas. I know some of you guys are probably sitting there like, oh man, 45 minutes for $19, man, you're crazy, whatever, back and forth. Guys, excuse me. The miles was 29 miles, point 0.8. So let's just go ahead and just say 30 miles. The duration was 45, under an hour. My goal, guys, honestly, if I can try and hit $25 plus within the hour, going to an area, and I said it numerous times, going to an area to where I know I can get something coming back into town, I jump on it, okay? I do not stall. I do not wait time. I do not sit there and twiddle my thumbs at the queue. Now, I do live maybe around 10 minutes away from the queue, so I try to go there and then get a first ride that's going out, and then it'll start my night, okay? There's reasons why I do what I do, all right? And I'll go ahead and just tap on just a little bit on that. Now, my goal is $25 plus an hour, okay? Going to areas to where I know I can probably get something coming back in, all right? Now, let's say it's paying $30 within that hour, all right? Tell yourself, how much do you have to do within that hour? Little small rides here and there, okay, to accumulate 30 bucks, all right? Also, there's a lot of downtime, because let's just say that it's going to take you a couple of minutes to get the next one, and then you have to go 2 miles over here and pick them up, and then go drop them off, and then you have to wait another 5 so minutes, or whatever you want to call it, to go get the next one. Then you have to go a mile down the street. So see where I'm going with it. So with the way I do it is, if it pays $25 plus within the hour, going to areas to where I know I can probably get something coming back in, I go ahead and jump on it quick, because I can do everything what my goals are within one passenger. Okay, so I picked up this gentleman. His name was Fernando. He was going to Humble, Texas. So it was 18.55. He gave me $20 cash tip. So it turned out to be what is that? 48. 48.55. So I mean, overall, guys, my now I wasn't expecting a tip. Obviously, you never expect tips, guys. Don't ever expect that someone's gonna go ahead and just be generous to give you. I'm sorry, 38.55. Okay. That they're gonna give you something. All right. Especially the ones that say they're gonna give you something in the app, because normally they don't. Okay. I would say 90% of the people who tell me that they're gonna go ahead and tip me on the app, normally it doesn't happen, so I don't expect it. I kind of want to sit there and say, you know what, dude, just do it, surprise me, but then again, it's going to be kind of a rude comment for me to say. So I dropped off Fernando. 18.55 was for the fare. He gave me a $20 cash tip, came out to 38.55. All right. This one was going to be a package. This was bringing me back into Houston. All right, paying like around, if I remember correctly, like 20 bucks. Okay, coming back into Houston. But on my way, Well, let's see what's out there, guys. Let's see what's going to give $13.55. Yeah, no. Okay, I'm okay with that. Um, so on my way to go pick up this package, it was canceled. Okay, fine. It is what it is. All right. So then I picked up this person. Okay, this was Noah. Um, Going 21 minutes, 14 miles, almost 15 miles. This was just for me to keep on moving. Okay. As you guys can see, the duration of the cancellation, 8:23. 2 minutes later, I got this one right here. Um, just to keep me moving. This was going from Humboldt to Porter. Porter was going to bring me closer to one of the main freeways going back into Houston. So I jumped on this one. All right. And then after I dropped off Noah, I picked up, I want to say her name was Rebecca. Okay. This one was paying, what is that? Without the 863 tip. So basically, what, almost $29, so to speak. She was coming back into Houston. I was going downtown. I jumped on this real quick. It was under pet. She had a little small dog with her. She kept them in the kennel. She came in from London. Very nice girl. We spoke all the way in. Okay. Once again, 38 miles, point 0.6, 43 minutes. I don't look at the miles, guys. I don't stress over the miles. What I look at is basically the area that it's going to take me to. Okay. And also the goal that I want to reach. All right. So this brought me back into town. Okay. I was pretty stoked about this one. All right. Next one was the cancellation. Was at the free at the trying to think, man, I forgot how much this one was gonna pay, but I got 386. So they canceled this one. Oh yeah, this one was going to. This one was right before I was about to turn on the street. He canceled on me. So then I picked up this girl right here. Actually, another one was canceled. Right here, this one right here. Okay, this one was Brittany. Okay, real nice girl. Picked her up at her parents' house. Apparently, she had an altercation with her aunt. So she was going to go meet some friends for a couple of drinks just to clear her mind because, I don't know, she was rattled up, basically. She was rattled up. Her mom called her while she was in the car with me. And she told me that, or she told her mom that she just had to get out because, she got an argument with her mom. So then, anyways, then I got this one at 12:43. I want to say this one was this one was a reservation. Okay. This one was a reservation I picked up at the airport. Okay. And then I took it in Cyprus. This was, I forgot who this was. Oh, this was, what was his name? He worked at one of the refineries in Midland. Great guy, great, awesome, conversation that we had. He gave me $21.93 for the tip. I was reimbursed $6 for the toll, so $77.97 on that one. Okay, this one was one of the reservations that I had to go pick up. Next one was this one. This one was the second reservation. Okay, so then, no, well, you know what? Wait, hold on. I don't want you guys to think that I went from Cyprus to Pearland because that's a long distance. No. I think what happened was I picked up, because I have 4 trips under Lyft from last night. So there was some time that I picked up a couple of rides. Let's look at it. See activities. Okay, last week. Okay, because the week's turn. Okay. 11:54. Was it this one that brought me into Pearland? Towards Pearland. Yep, right there. Houston to Pasadena. So yeah. So overall, on this one was 4 rides for $41.94. I did have one chip for $6.44. Let me go ahead and put that down so I can go ahead and calculate my numbers later on. So clear the calculator on that one. So $54.94 plus. So let me go ahead and get it back out of that one. So with that being said, so yeah, I dropped off this guy in Cyprus, and then I picked up my next one. This one was a reservation. This one was, I forgot her name, Jennifer. This was Jennifer. Picked her up not that very far from where I live. Going only a couple of miles, actually 10 miles, 11 miles to the airport. Okay, from Lynn Haven, Pearland to the airport at 3:45. This was another reservation, paying $40. Actually, it was 30 because she gave me $10.57 tip. Okay. Then this one was the other reservation that I had. This one was at 4:30. Okay, this one was paying. How much was it paying? It was like 50 something because he gave me $21. How much was the original fare? Okay, the fare was 58.62. Okay, so he gave me the 21.70, so brought up to 84.82. Okay, this guy was Jim. I remember Jim. He was flying to Denver. He lays fiber optic telephone wires or something like that. We had a lot of things in common. We're talking, man, all the way. Awesome guy. Gave me $21.70 tip. Now this one right here, guys, this one would have made my night even more. Okay, this one was picking up at the airport. Okay, going towards Galveston. This one was paying $64. Okay, going to the going to I'm assuming it was going to either probably the mini airport because there's I've done this ride particular in the past, particularly in the past. Sorry, can't even talk. At this time, and it's usually going to be someone going to the small helicopter hangar that goes out to these oil rigs. These guys that work on the oil rigs out in the ocean and stuff like that. I've done this numerous times. But yeah, man. And sometimes they tell me that their planes get canceled at the last second due to weather. Now there is some bad weather right now stirring up in the Gulf, so that's the only thing I can think of is that it got canceled because of the flight conditions. But man, this would have made my night even more juicy. Okay. So with that being said, guys, so man, um, it was overall, guys. It was overall, so it was 199.26 plus the 80, or let me go ahead and move this over. So 80.82, and then plus the $20 tip that I got. So my night overall, guys, my night overall was $341.52. Okay, for for seven, so 11 rides. 11 rides total. Okay. Now, when you guys do the math, I know you guys are going to probably say, hey, well, Anthony, you can't really calculate that last one because it's already calculated in the 199. Actually, you know it's not. Okay. No, it's not. If you do the math, it's not calculated in there because the time changes. Okay. At 3:59. Anything at 3:59, everything gets carried over. Okay. Everything gets carried over at 3:59 a.m. Okay. At 4 o'clock, it starts the new trip. So when I drop this person off, okay, when I drop this person off, this was my Monday activity. So later on today, when I start my numbers, okay, I'm already going to have that $80 somewhat calculated in the bank, which I'm going to go ahead and deduct that from whatever I do later on tonight. Okay. So I just want you guys to understand that, I don't want you guys to think I'm fabricating numbers or anything like that. But overall, guys, yeah, my night for last night, man, for 11 trips, um, give and take, that's $20 cash tips, $341.52, man. Um, Now, if I even would have done the $61 trip, okay, $61 trip, man, that would have put me at 402, man. So, man, I was like, Jesus, you know, um, it was a buzzkill, guys. It was a buzzkill, man. I would have done $400, guys, on 12 trips. Now, even though I would have taken them to Galveston, I'm pretty sure I would have been able to get something coming back in. Okay, because that's happened in the past before because people are coming in from the cruise ships, they're coming into the airports, so, and those usually pay like around 30-40 bucks, so that would have been another juicy add on to the numbers that I would have finished my morning. Okay. Now, with that being said, guys, I do normally finish my days like around 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. But when I saw that $61 trip come through, I jumped on it quick. Okay. So yeah, so I had 4 reservations, lined up last night. Okay. I had one at midnight, then I had the 3 in the morning, but then obviously that last one canceled on me. So it is what it is, guys. You win some, you lose some, but you know what, guys? Honestly, last night, man, for the amount of rides that I did, for the amount of customers that I did, for the amount of areas or whatever you want to call it, man. It was a great, successful night. Okay. Now, honestly, guys, no two nights are the same. We all know that. That's something we have to understand. You win some, you lose some. The main thing is don't get discouraged out here, guys. Don't let this thing beat you up. Numbers will come to you. Um, they'll come to you if you allow it. You know, don't sit there and stress over it. Don't come out here and say you need to make this much, you need to make that much, you know, because that's when you start wrecking your brains, because you feel like you're not accomplishing anything, you're not succeeding or anything like that. Honestly, guys, just let the numbers come to you. And if they don't, then you know what? Start all over. Next day's another day. It's a fresh day, and to tackle that day, you know, tackle these days one day at a time, guys. Honestly, tackle these days one day at a time, because you honestly, no 2 days are the same. You know, so let's say, who knows? Maybe tonight might be just in the crapper, okay? But let's just say tonight might be another successful night. I don't know, okay? That's just yet to be seen. All I have to do is basically just go out there, start all over again, be blessful on the night that I had. You know, even though Friday and Saturdays, you know, it wasn't that great, okay? This past Friday, this past Saturday, honestly, guys, and I wasn't the only one that was hurting, okay? You know, I mean, 145, you know, um, and then 126. I mean, you know, the numbers are there, guys. The numbers are there. You know, I don't try and, you know, I don't try and I won't say try. I don't bullshit my numbers. Neither does Hector. Neither does Alex. Neither does anybody else that come our pages and share their numbers. You know, but Sunday night, man, Saturday 42. I mean, 3 rides. You know, Friday, okay, 95. Now this has to be somewhat mixed in on what I did the night or the. You want? Okay, yeah. So it was. So Friday was somewhat okay. 95 plus. Okay, so you're looking at what, two, you know, two something and some change, you know. So I mean, no 2 days are the same. I mean, Friday nights, obviously here in Houston, they're rock and roll nights. You know, I mean, not rock and roll, but you know, everything's clicking. But for some reason, guys, you know, the amount of time that I went out, and I don't work that hard, guys. You know, I start around 7 o'clock. My latest around 6, because I try to go in before the traffic starts kicking. But when I saw that $161 ride going towards Galveston, which is going to be coming out of Houston rather than going in the morning, okay, I was like, you know what? It's a win-win situation. It's paying great. It's going to a great location. I'm coming out of the city rather than going in, so I'm going away from traffic, okay? And then the possibility for me coming something back in was another great chance or advantage for me to go ahead and tack on to that $61. You know, let's just say it was paying $40. Well, that's an easy $100 trip I did within 2 rides. You know, so I was playing. I was playing the odds, so to speak. Okay. Now, does it always work that way? Obviously not. Okay. I normally just get one, possibly 2 reservation per night. All right. But last night, man, everything was clicking. I got 4 reservations. You know, 1 at midnight and then 3 in the morning. But obviously, man, that last one just got canceled out. So, but with that being said, guys, you know, I hope everybody had a great weekend. Hope their numbers were great. Once again, guys, if you guys don't know about Hector's channel, okay, let me go ahead and tap on something real quick, guys. This is him right here, okay, because I was watching him last night. All right, this is Hector. Okay, this is Hector right here, Chicago Hustler Master, okay, aka also known as Chicago Rideshare Master. If you haven't seen his channels, okay, check him out. Okay, check him out. So, trying to think. Let me see if I can find a video to where this was 5 days ago. Let's see if this one was.
Drive your business forward and make shipping as easy as shopping.
Check it out.
Get started with Amazon Shipping.
I am Cypress
All
News.
these damn commercials.
Balconies.
Me. Tonight, but I'm not gonna do that.
Nope,
We're gonna work.
that's not it. Okay, let me try another one. Let's try this one.
All right, y'all already see me, man. Let me open up the chat over here, man. So I can say what's up. Ash.
Nope.
No.
Let me see. There's one that we did, all of us together. Videos. Okay, let's see the live ones he did. This one was 9 hours, 1 day. Let's see this one right
But
here.
yeah, there's a lot of Venezuelans out here.
Let me see.
Sex stadium. They need to move.
Nope, hold on. I'm trying to find a video to where I was a part of 3 days ago. This might be one of them. Hold on. Yep, there I am right there. Okay. This is us, guys. This is us. Okay.
Oh, afternoon. Well, how you doing? How you doing? Hopefully your shit was profitable.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna get on the chat through my tablet, so that might take me off
See, this is us, guys. Okay.
because
You
I
got
can't get
Hector
messages when
out
I'm
of
on the
Chicago.
chat.
You
When
got
somebody's trying to
Alex
send me
out
a
of
text
Delaware,
message.
and
Can't
then
hear
you
the
got me out of
messages.
Houston. Okay. You
Let
see
me
a
see
little
if I can
drizzle right
switch it to the
there.
tablet.
That was going on all this past
If you're
week,
able to
man. You
put me
know.
in, Hector.
So
I'm not sure. I know you're busy,
and
so
then right there on the bottom, you see
I'll wait
his
until you
his
can.
rampage that he's trying to accomplish. He's trying to get $12,000 challenge within 31 days. Okay. So with that being said, guys, and then we have people asking us questions, on how to do certain things. Um, you know, um, I mean, we have everything that we do is live feed. Okay. We share our pickups. We share our adventures. Our struggles, so to speak. Because Friday and Saturday, man, was just dead for all of us. Okay, it wasn't only me here in H Town. It wasn't only Hector out there in Chicago, and it wasn't only Alex over there in Delaware. It was all over, man. I don't know what it was. I don't know if there was a full moon or whatever. But yeah, so, but with that being said, guys, let me go ahead and wrap it up here. And get some rest before I go out later on this afternoon. Um, Honestly, man, I got one reservation coming up. Okay, let's check it out. I got run. Let me see. Here's another one. Oh, this was the one that popped up earlier. Okay, this is the one I have right here, guys. I'm probably gonna drop it. Okay, picking up at the airport. Okay, I live maybe 10, like I said, 10 minutes away from the airport. It's going to Katy. It's going to Katy. Okay. It's saying 26 miles for 45, estimated 45 minutes. Okay. For $46. It's a comfort, right? It's a comfort. But the time, it's not going to take me 45 minutes, guys. I can tell you that right now. Okay. I can tell you that right now. It's not going to take me 45 minutes. All right. There I am right there. Okay. This is where I live. Okay. Live right there. And the airport's right there. 15 minutes tops. Okay. Just get on 35, right? Two lefts, go all the way down. All right, boom, there I am. Okay. Pick them up. Who was it? Who was it that I was supposed to be picking up? Okay. Who am I supposed to be picking up? Ralph, that's who it is. Okay, Ralph. Supposed to be picking up Ralph. Okay. Usually it's going to send me through downtown. You can really tell right now, traffic is already building up. Remember I told you guys the flow of traffic? Okay, when it's green, everything's moving good. When it's orange, somewhat of a little slow. When it's red, it's even slower. But when it's blood red, like right there, it is at a standstill. Come check this out around 4:30, guys. 4:30 till like around 6. It's gonna be ugly. So what I would have done was 288. Okay, see right here it says Highway 8, right next to the arrow. Sam Houston Tollway, go all the way around, past Missouri City, come up West Chase, which is going to be the Galleria area, so to speak. Jump on I-10, and then come into Katy. Okay. Right now, yeah, awesome. Okay, 45 minutes, maybe even shorter. Okay, because it's probably gonna that route that it's showing me, it's probably gonna be taking me to downtown, through downtown. But I don't go downtown. I take the Beltway. Okay, it shaves off a couple of minutes. Okay, c'est la vie. But at 5:30, guys, maybe even 6 o'clock, Yeah, I might just go ahead and drop it, guys. I might just drop it, and start fresh. Okay. Now this 1369, uh, yeah, only 9 miles. I mean, I can do this and then jump on this one and then wait for them. Okay. And that's going to be an easy $60 or whatever you want to call it to start my night. Man, but you know what? Markle Drive. Let's check it out. See where they live. Let's look at the. Let's look at the. Was it? What was it? What was it? What was it, guys? Makle. Blah, 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 blah. Right. That was the name of the street, right? At Elite Drive. Wait, hold on. It's not a bundle, is it? Is it a back to back? Oh yeah, so it's a back to back, right? Because it just take me to the airport, which is where I'm gonna pick up the second person. So Markle Drive. Where you at, man? Oh, sorry, hit the wrong button. See, look at that, and it's already picking up the flow of traffic. Okay, so I would have to leave my house around 4 o'clock just to go get them, to come back this way to the airport. So that won't be a good smart $13, guys. That won't be a good smart $13. I'm sorry, it wouldn't be. You know, but it's also telling me that the situation is up here. So obviously there's a different. Let's look for Elite Drive. Let's look at it this way. Elite Drive. Ennis. Oh, they're in downtown. See right now, guys. Right now, that sucker's at a standstill right there. Okay, I know exactly where they're at now. So look at U of H. Okay, because look at where it's giving me the pinpoint. It's up here. See that little right there. Oh, someone already got it. Well, I guess that went that. Okay, someone already got it. But anyways, so yeah, but I might drop this one, guys. $46, man. Projecting 45 minutes. Around that time, man. I'm asking for a headache to be sitting in traffic. So, but anyways, guys, let me go ahead and shut you guys off, or shut myself off, should I say, and then go ahead and upload this video, and maybe Hector, we'll have a live podcast later on tonight, and then we'll go about it that way. So, but yeah, Chicago Hustler Master. Check him out, guys. Check him out. Okay, he's out of Chicago, obviously. That is the name of his channel. And then you got me out of Houston. You got Alex out of Delaware. You got Miles out of Dallas, Fort Worth. And then you got another person out of the Bay Area. So, but yeah, check us out, man. And if you have any questions, on how to do certain things, all we can do is just give you guys somewhat of advice, on how we do our markets, because I can't really tell you how to do your market if you're in Phoenix, or you're in Atlanta, or you're in, I don't know, Minnesota, whatever you want to call it. Okay. I can only tell you what works for me, but then again, it may not work for you. My market is completely different. One thing I love about Houston, it is so big. There's so many facets of the area to where I can go, and I'm probably can get something great coming back in. Who knows? But then there's also some other areas that are a lot better than Houston, aka Vegas, aka LA. So anyways, guys, it is what it is. So no two markets are the same. It's just what works for you. But one thing I also tell people when they ask me in the car, can you make great money doing this? Because I'm thinking of doing it. And I tell them straight up to their face, yes, you can, but you have to be disciplined. You have to be somewhat dedicated, and you have to be patient. Okay. Don't come out here thinking that you're going to make this great money, without trying, because you definitely have to put the effort in there, So with that being said, guys, check us out tonight, guys. If he goes on live, because I'll definitely be there. I like doing it overnight because the flow of traffic is a lot easier. It's a lot cooler at night. I can get to point A to point B quicker. You know what? And you know what? It's something that I prefer. I like doing it at night. You know, it's less stressful. But then again, you know, to each his own. So anyways, so this is Anthony, driving H-Town. Thank you for watching my video. I'll talk to you guys later.